welcome back to my Let's Play for Pokemon Gold, my normal run. It's time to make our way to Lavender Town in order to pick up the enhancements to our radio. Though we're going to be taking a bit of a shortcut here in order to just avoid all the trainers on this path, because quite frankly, they're probably terrible anyway. Let's face it, I haven't run into any good trainers in a while. And I'm probably not going to until we basically get to the end. If even then, because let's face it, the game just loves to throw at you crappy trainers that don't have a clue what they're doing. At least out here. Because, story reasons. I wish they just had forgotten those. It really does bore me being out here facing opponents that are so much weaker than me. So much so I just want to avoid the trainers altogether, because they're just a minor distraction that just bogs you down with pointless battles. Yeah, thanks. Just give me the expansion card. I don't really need to hear your thanks. Yeah, thanks to me getting the getting the radio card in the first place, I can now do that. Of course, this is probably one of the only runs I can do that can completely avoid all the trainers on that route. Because the other ones will have to go back through there, so I'll probably have to take on at least some of them. Which sucks. I'd rather not have to deal with them if I don't have to, but if I got to. Come on, Poke-Flute. Okay. Let's do this. I wish we had access to some of the lower stations, but apparently not. Well, let's do this. Technically, I suppose I could add Snorlax to my team, and being level 50, it wouldn't be a bad pick. Probably won't be keeping it alive long enough to actually do that. And let's face it, Snorlax is a really meaty sucker. Did I pick up the Master Ball? No. If I had that, I'd just use that on it. Just throw it on a ball. The other ones, I'm just gonna kill it outright. I have no reason to keep it alive in those runs. Okay. I ain't got high hopes for this, though. I mean, well, it's an Ultra Ball. Snorlax is probably not the easiest Pokemon to catch, usually, in my experience. Oh, wow, it went down in one shot. Usually it busts quite a few balls on my, previous attempts. In most other games, it's like, no. I'm not going in the ball. Never. I don't think I have enough room for it. I want to call it Sir Snores a lot, but not enough room. Darn new game. Well, at least we can do this much. Well, you can go in the box for now. Maybe I'll use you later. Maybe. Depends if I want to bring him in as an MVP at this point. Though he is closer in level to some of my other stuff, so it wouldn't be an unreasonable switch in for something, to be honest. It wouldn't be too hard to level up a Snorlax, I imagine, to something worthy. As long as I keep in mind its strengths. Okay, let's cut this tree. He'll probably pick a fight with me. I should have went around him, but whatever. No, not as far as I know. I mean, the game never tells me I'm getting nicks and cuts. Let's do this, Ed. I mean, if you have to go out of your way to annoy me, bring it on. Does he have any buds named Ed and Eddie? Yeah, I can't believe I'm making a reference to Ed, Ed and Eddie at the moment. It's been forever since I've seen that show. Years, even. Oh, whatever. Another Beedrill, huh? Honestly, you'd be better off with Butterfree. Butterfree has, just much better move pool, in my opinion. Though I suppose someone would argue that we now have Mega Beedrill to help make up for some of that stuff. So Beedrill's gotten an improved form. The problem is this isn't a game where that really matters. I'm not particularly fond of Megas to begin with. In my opinion, they're basically just a rip-off of Digimon, to be honest. Yeah, you better say ouch. Oh, great. What's my mom want? Oh, another Pokédoll? Well, if I ever go home and decorate, maybe I'll find a use for it. Probably just head straight to the gym, to be honest. I didn't take that much damage during the battle of Snorlax, if any. And there's not too many people in this gym anyway. Yeah, we use Rock-type Pokemon, because we're rock hard. Okay, enough of that. Let's see, what we got going up first. Is he gonna be bringing out a Sandshrew? Oh, Sandslash. Because back in the old days, it was a Sandshrew. Which wasn't even a rock Pokemon, it was ground. It's still ground. I guess at least Brock sticks to his actual type. I don't know why this trainer gets stuck with a Sandslash, though. It doesn't fit the gym at all. I mean, I guess it's a understandable pick, but it's not a good one. It's sort of like when Brock enters a fighting Pokemon tournament and the anime and uses Geodude. I mean, I get it, but at the same time, Geodude is not a fighting Pokemon. It's not even close to being a fighting Pokemon. It's a rock ground Pokemon. It would do terrible in a fighting tournament. It would get torn apart by pretty much any entrant, as long as they're close in levels. Even lower in levels, they'd probably be able to take it, to a certain extent. Yeah, Brock, let's see what you got. Let's see if you're up to at least Misty's caliber. I mean, you are pretty late in the game at this point. Ooh, a Graveler. I remember traveling around with one of those. It was fun. Of course, with our psychic powers, we might be able to just tear Graveler a new one anyway. Then there's the level disadvantage here. I'm much stronger than Brock's Pokemon. Noticeably so, but most of the rock Pokemon don't have the best of special defenses, to say the least. Guess we'll let Vixen out. Probably not the best of picks. I probably could use Betsy and Surf here, but I'd like to have some fun. Will it hit Self, or will it smack me anyway? Haha. Let's try and shake its world to pieces. Come on, hit yourself to death. Yes! Death by self-knockout. I don't see it often enough, what can I say? It doesn't happen that often, no matter what run I'm doing. I usually have to finish them off myself. Well, let's let Betsy out to play. I mean, Betsy might have the hardest time here, to be honest. I mean, Betsy doesn't have a major level advantage going in. About tied, actually. Well, let's do Surf. Then again, this thing being rock ground really counts against it when it comes to water attacks. Ooh, Onix. Another one of those rock ground Pokemon. Honestly, you're much better off with Steelix, but then it wouldn't be a rock Pokemon anymore, so it wouldn't fit this gym. I wouldn't mind, though. At least give him an ace in the hole. To be honest, most gyms being monotyped is sort of a bad thing in my opinion anyway. I mean, I get the appeal of it. It makes it easier for little kids to get through these games if they only have to worry about bringing a certain type of Pokemon with them that have the advantage over a gym leader. At the same time, it'd be nice if more gyms had mixed, especially if you're doing post-game stuff. Going in all Earthquake probably would have been better, but I'll use Confuse Ray and hope it does some self-smacking. I'm not too confident about it, though, considering I've already seen that twice, and there's only about 50% chance for it. Then again, this thing might be torn a new one by just a single Earthquake attack for all I know. Yeah, it was. I didn't have to worry about doing confusion. I could just went straight for the kill. Well, some of them were special attacks. They got right through your rock-hard defenses because you're prepared for physical attacks. You're prepared for an old-school beatdown. That's not really what I went with in some cases, and in other cases, my physical attacks were based on moves that could take advantage of your weaknesses. So I didn't really need that much skill to take down Brock, not with Earthquake and Surf and Psychic at my side. Well, I suppose next time we'll have to make our way to Cinnabar and deal with, old man, what, Blaine? I want to say Blaze, but I don't think that's right. Well, I guess we'll find out next time. Till then, see ya.